scheduled, even though I didn't schedule it. So I don't know what's going on there. It should have just popped up when it did. Typical YouTube issues. We'll just ignore it and roll with what we've got. So, how are we doing? Yeah, Taff, I don't know why it said that. YouTube doing weird things. My ears are still. But Swirlix is our Spotlight Hour Pokemon tonight. I do not need this shiny. We have 3 of them already. So it is what it is. We'll still hunt it and see how we go. As long as my stream has started, that's good. We don't need to worry about that anymore. Let's chuck our shiny Swirlix in the gym. Yeah, I honestly don't know why it says that it's scheduled when I didn't go into the scheduling part of the stream setup, so I don't know. YouTube's doing weird things. How you doing, Charlie? Welcome in. Weird things from YouTube. It's fairly typical from them. It's like, yeah, I know YouTube. He said Charlie said hello. It's like, yeah, he just said it. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Can't complain. Better than the other day. Look at all the cotton fluffs. He's fluffy. He's a little fluffy boy. Hey! All right, 1 minute into the stream, we've got the shiny of our first cluster. So, all right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow for raid. Tef, you need this shiny, don't you? This is one of the shinies that you were going to try and get off me, wasn't it? The stream, I know, pretty much. Within the first minute of the stream, we get the shiny. Gotta love that. Cool. All right, well, I guess we're going to spend the next, 58 minutes trying to get another? Oh, you have 2 now. Okay, I thought it was one that you still wanted. Cool. I guess we'll take that. Wonder if it's a boosted shiny. First 10 clicks, we get the shiny. I mean, I'm not complaining. As I said, it's a why doesn't this happen with the shinies that I actually need? Why does this always happen when it's a shiny that I don't need? I end up getting it, like, instantly. Such is life. You had another from Time Research for the Swirlix over... Okay. Well, there you go. Well done. Anyway. Moving on. We'll see how we go with the rest of our Swirlix hunt. But good score. Yeah. So I guess we'll continue. Sorry, guys, just a bit distracted for a second. Okay, back to the stream. Hey, James, how you doing, man? Welcome in. All right, sorry, guys, just distracted for a second, sending messages. Now, into the stream. So, if you missed it, we got the shiny within the first 10 weeks. So, literally 1 minute into the stream, we got ourselves the shiny. And also, look how bright it is outside. You can tell that the days are getting longer again. Spring is just around the corner. It's 6 p.m. and you can still see the sunset, which is looking pretty nice right now. Not gonna lie. It's gonna be dark in like 10 minutes time, but the days are still getting longer, which I am a big fan of. Couple of days here in Melbourne as well. The last few days. Now I need to turn the flashlight. I probably don't need it on just yet, but still turn it on just so. Yeah, but you had sorry, from either Go First or to 1 year. You got the second. Okay, cool. I swore that it was one that you wanted from me, though, when we were talking about if we ever got a chance to do our trade, that Swirlix was going to be the one that you took from me. I guess we'll pick something else these days. So yeah, I guess we'll just see how we go for the rest of Raid Hour and see if we can get ourselves another, not Raid Hour, Spotlight Hour rather, and see if we can get ourselves another shiny. Diversify. Good evening, Eilish. Are you calling me Daddy? Hi. Hi, girl. How you doing? Everyone's calling me Daddy today, and that's a little bit awkward, but okay. How you doing? Welcome in. I was talking to you like 2 seconds ago, but welcome in. Good to see that you're actually home. I think he was looking for a better AV one at the time. Okay. Alright, let's do some smashing. Let's smash. Only came here for the raids. You didn't come here for... I'm a regular. I run the stream, so I'm regularly here. So technically, wouldn't that mean that I am also a regular? Hey Instinct, how you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you again. So yeah, those that missed it, we got the shiny within the first, 10 clicks for the day, for the evening. So yeah, shiny off the table in the first minute. So that makes 4 shiny Swirlix now. We're smashing through this because we only need, it's like 7 more for the hyper, or 8 more for my hyper training. We can move to the grunts part, the leaders part rather. You need a shiny Lugia bad. You got Handy last time. Well, it is in raids at the moment, so we'll be hosting them tomorrow. Fingers crossed we actually have it's been a while since we've had Lugia and Oho. So they're our next 2 weeks of raid bosses. So they should be fairly popular, I'm guessing. Probably Oho more so than Lugia. Oh my god, dude, stay in the bowl. Stay in the bowl, little guy. You good? How are you? I'm doing good, Instinct. Can't complain. Still getting over being sick. My head is still a little bit filled with glue. But I can breathe today. I couldn't breathe yesterday, like last night. Oh, it was terrible. Not being able to breathe at all. But I can actually breathe through my sinuses today. But my head still feels a little bit thick. But other than that, not too bad. It should be, a day or so. It should finally actually clear up 100%. We do have a number of shiny. But always worth getting the shiny. Like, always good getting the shiny. Are these boosted or something? That's 2 in 10 minutes. What do I say? How do I go? What am I doing? What is going on? Why am I getting all these shinies? So, there, for the people that missed the first one, we just got another one. It's boosted. Okay, well that makes sense of why I've gotten 2 already. Hey, that one's actually not too bad. We'll take that one. So, that's a thing. We now have 2. I guess the question is, how many can we finish with them before the end? Just playing Spotlight Hour. Well, it's a good thing that you've got the shine. And the game is running. Is the stream a little bit laggy, or is it just the game? Plague Daddy? No, I'm not. I'm over being sick. You know this. You've spent the last couple of days. It's just my sinuses, which are still giving me issues. Are you having dinner at your cousin's? Apparently so. Why is everyone... Is that? Oh, it's the moon that's behind me. I'm like, what is that shining light behind me? Is there a UFO behind me or something? That's the moon! You once had like 10 Alolan Sandshrew during Alolan Sandshrews. Really? That is a lot to get in 1 hour. Amy, how you doing? Welcome in. How you doing today? So again, everyone that's missed it, we've got 2 shinies so far, and we're only 10 minutes in. So I guess the goal for today is shinies. How many shinies are we getting? Oh, you're riding around on the bus. Honestly, I think 3 is my max of shinies that I've gotten during any single Spotlight Hour, and I think that was Bronzor, if I remember correctly. Hey, Moses. Good to see you, man. It's been a while. How you doing? Oh my god, my ears. I need to like pop my ears. Oh, there we go. That worked. A little bit. So yeah, I could, you know what? Actually, let's use my daily incense. Let's see if we can get a bird to pop up. Since we've already got ourselves an amount of shinies, it's always worth just checking this on. Let's see how we go. Can we get a Galarian bird to go along with our shinies? So how'd everybody end up going on the weekend for the fossil research day? I ended up with 8. Got 4 of each. And I only did, like 2 hours of the event? Hey, Becky. Good to see you, man. No worries, Eilish. See you shortly. Hey, we got some eggs going off. Can we get a shiny from our eggies? Ooh. Dreepy, I'll take that. Lavatar, it's not too bad. I'll take all the Dreepies. Not bad. These are actually decent 10k. Oh, these are good 10k hatches so far. I mean, could be. I mean, we got a Frigibax, a Lavatar, and a Dreepy. With these. Now, did we get decent stats? Dreepy's okay. Pornard is actually not bad. Average. Still looking for a really good one of them. Lavatar is disappointing. Pornard, not too bad. I mean, we got 2 decent spawns out of it. But that's good, because now we can pick up some more eggers. There, and see how we're doing with hyper training. So we only need 20 more eggs for our hyper training. So we're getting there, and then after that, I think it's just walking with my buddy. What I need to do after that. Yeah, 10 caddies. 10 caddies. 10 candies after walking, after hatching the eggs. So we're getting through our training very nicely at the moment. Shouldn't take me too much longer. Got plenty of time to get all this stuff done. Schnoice. 4 shinies, 3 Amora, 1 Tyrant, 1 was more. Hey, 98% Amora, nice. We've got some decent IV ones as well. Just some like normal ones. Bit effed up at the moment, being kind of sick for the month, hasn't really gone away. Since Saturday, got worse, gonna go to hospital maybe. Hey dude, that's... Yeah, if your sickness is lasting any more than a week, definitely go to the doctors about it and get some antibiotics and stuff. So the fact that you've been putting up with it for a month, maybe should have gone a little bit earlier to the doctors, but at least you're doing something about it now, which is good to see. But yeah, as I've just been saying, I'm getting over being sick myself. But yeah, what day is it? Tuesday. So on Thursday, it's probably been like 2 weeks since I first started getting sick. Wednesday, Thursday-ish. So yeah. Are you seriously giving me 10k eggs just to... Not? Can you just give me some 2s, because it's so much easier to hatch? Give me the 2s. Game's running pretty good at the moment as well, which is good to see. It was running really badly on the weekend during the event. I had like 2 stream crashes in the first 10 minutes, and then just in general the game just seemed to be really laggy for the day. Yeah, it sucked because you got sick after your last doctor's appointment, and they did it for like 6 weeks because she's really busy. That sucks. In that sort of instance, if you're sick like that, honestly, you should just go and see any doctor, because they're just going to give you the same antibiotics. So, yeah, I'm sort of the same, where I like to go and see my same doctor, but if I can't get in to see them and I need something, then I'll just go and see a different doctor. I did that when I was getting my antibiotics for well, not antibiotics. I ended up on steroids when I went in to see the doctor. And he just gave me a course of steroids to help. You want 10k eggs? Honestly, like, the stuff that's hatching out of 10k eggs is better, but I just want the lower hatching eggs, like smaller eggs, just so I can get through the hatching phase of my hyper training quicker. Jimmy, remote trading through friends, you got to get 1 extra friendship level. What, higher than the maximum, or? If the term pick a winner when picking your nose, you would have struck gold the amount. Oh, dude. Oh, that's not what we want to hear. That's gross. I don't want to know how much you've been picking your nose. You think so? It should be in soon for what you have heard, because it's already in the files. Okay. Well, I guess we will see. I suppose it's to make it so to get it, you still need to put in like a lot of effort to be able to do the remote trading. So you can't just, trade randomly with. Which I suppose it's a good thing. I mean, you've already got to put in a lot of work to get to the highest level to do trading, so I don't know why they would add an extra level on top of that. It just seems a little bit redundant, but yeah. Tell us more, joke. Please don't. Yeah, there's a new data mine info leak that shows the 5th level of friendship, and once it's maxed, you can remote. Okay, cool. So it's like a permanent thing. You can remote trade with them. It's not just a once-off thing. Yeah, I know that feeling, Becky. I feel like I'm finally starting to get on top of mine. Really bad last night with my sinuses. Couldn't breathe like all evening, and then sort of crashed out for a bit, and then I could breathe by the time I woke up again, which is good, and I've been pretty good for most of today. So I'm hoping that most of the stuff, and I've been clearing a lot of stuff out today as well. But I stopped using my nasal spray because the more I was using that, the more it was sort of causing congestion rather than getting rid of it. But there will be a limit too. Okay, yeah. I figured that there would be like a limit. They're not just going to let you do unlimited remote trading. But as long as it's sort of more than one, that's good. Because I have quite a few like lucky friends in parts of the world and stuff like that I'm probably never going to be able to trade with unless we actually had remote trading. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I need some foods. Yeah, if you haven't already, guys, smack a like on the stream. When I say 7 minutes. Do. You just watched PokeAK's video about it recently. Fire edits. Welcome in. Oops. Stepped in the pot. How you doing, dude? Doing good? Good to hear. That's what we want to say. Hey, we actually got a Bulbasaur sticker. Eilish will be happy about that. It's the only sticker that I attach to the gifts that I send her because she's a Bulbasaur fan. And I'm running low on Bulbasaur stickers, so to pick one... More Bulbasaur stickers, thank you. You got yours from... I'm guessing you mean lifting and zombies. Ugh. We don't need any of these. No. We will yeet these away. What else do we need? Don't need that. Don't need that. That. Cool. You want to get rid of your stickers by adding them to Nick, and then she sends them right back. I have so many stickers from all different events and stuff like that. I end up only really using a couple. I like saving my event ones as well because I've got very few of some of the event ones, so I'm like, I have to keep them. I can't send them to people because then I don't have them anymore. Oh, why'd you turn my flashlight off? Yes, Jimmy, you can't wait to trade with you from both Death and Skyly. My splashlight. I was looking at what's going on. I can't see. Yeah, I mean, how long have we had those lucky trades for? But if we're going to get another full friendship level, it's like, how much interaction are we going to have to do to get to that friendship level? That's the only thing. We've had them for a while. Yeah, it'd easily be over a year at this point for both of them. If not longer. Oh, my God, my ears. What are you? Are you... No, you're not a Galarian bird. You're too small. Is what I was going to say. It's a Squirrelvet. It's a little Squirrelvet. Alright, getting them items. So we started off really strong with the shinies, but so far it's dropped off just slightly now. Alright, yeah, oh my god, my phone is already at 66%. I definitely think it's time to upgrade my phone. Either that or get a new battery put in, but in the past when I've had new batteries put into phones and stuff like that, they've just never really lasted as long as they should. And this phone's getting a bit old now, so I think it's definitely time to get a new one. Walnut, I think you might have to go and find somebody else for that. It's not that type of stream, my friend. Damn, yeah, it's Swirlix Spotlight Hour. So technically it's like a com day, except the shiny spawns just aren't as much as what they usually are. What time is the same as everybody else, so 6 until 7 p.m. Your local time on a Tuesday evening. Stream just cut out for a second there, guys. Seems to be just a little bit of internet issues. You'll have... That's good. That's a good thing. That's more involved in what this stream is about. Not so much the other thing. Cool. You love Pokemon. That's good to hear. Join the rest of us for the same reasons. Because it's not daylight savings here. I live in Melbourne, Australia, so we're fairly far south. So yeah, during this time of year, winter time, it's dark at this time of night. During summertime though, it's sunny and daytime still. Just yeah, seasonal changes. This is definitely my least favorite time of the year because I don't like walking around in the cold and the dark. But here we are. It's not as bad as it could be. It's been a very mild winter, so I'm just wearing like a jumper at the moment. A jumper and sweatpants. In previous years, during most of the winter time, I'm in like jacket, jumper, scarf, you know, the whole works. Jimmy's just scared of diddy bushes. Well, wouldn't you be? It's dark out here. I'm by myself. There's a lot of bushes around. There's no one, you know, to keep me safe. Have to use this silly flashlight on my phone to try and illuminate my way. Of course I'm scared of Diddy, especially since he's free now. It's scary. He's gonna get me. He's just waiting in the bushes with a bottle of baby oil. He gonna get me. I mean, isn't that the reason why every time you come down here in the evening, Eilish, that you just sit in your car? You don't go out and walk around because of that exact same reason. You're scared of the Diddy. The Diddy's going to get you. Catch some on tram. There is no trams. Trams are in the city. I'm not in the city, so I can't catch any on a tram. You're scared of the drop pests? Them too. We did see a lot of them at the wildlife park the other day. A lot of drop bears. They look a lot cuddlier in person and up close. He isn't out, he got denied bail. It's only a matter of time though. With the amount of money he's got and the fact that he hasn't been convicted of the heftier charges that he's on, it's just like he'll be out sooner rather than later. Still got to be scared though, you never know. He's out on day release. The Diddy impersonator bushes. Exactly. I mean, supposedly there's a lot of people on those lists, just like the Epstein list. So it could be any one of them. Doesn't necessarily have to be Diddy in person. There's a lot of different people that it could possibly be. We're not safe. You need to trade with Katie, Jimmy, and Jessica. Can't wait for the remote trades. So we're going to have to start figuring out what you actually want. And what you can give me. What do you got? Let me know. Apparently it's the 5th time he's been denied bail, judge citing danger and flight risk. Yeah, well, look what happened when he was, first going to be arrested. He full just yeeted it. So of course he's a flight risk. And yeah, he's definitely a danger. If we're talking about hiding in the bushes, it's just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a danger. So many little Swirlix. You want an armored Mewtwo? I suppose we could probably do that. I do have 6 of them or something like that. I'm sure I could probably part ways with one. Is there any shiny that I want? None that I can think of off the top of my head. I do have... Well, I'm working towards getting my my shiny Lucky Groudon up to the hyper training, so that's going to be a Shundo soon. I do have my 98% Lucky Kyogre, which again, silver bottle cap, because that's only 1 step away from being a Shundo, so that one will probably be that. Got my 98% shiny Rayquaza as well, and I have Luckies of them, which I could work to get towards Shundo. So those 3 are covered. I don't know, I'd have to think about it. Hey Rhythm, how you doing? Welcome in. I do have a Shundo Zekrom, so maybe a shiny... And I have shiny Rekram. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. You got a 2888, you think, shiny Dialga? I'm doing good, Rhythm. Doing good. How you doing? I got them munchies. That's probably my biggest issue. I'm hungry. You don't know what you want for dinner? Well, what are you doing this evening? Since we were talking about it earlier, about you coming to mine, sort of thing. What are you doing? Are you going to come to mine? Because we can go and get dinner afterwards or that? I don't know. Up to you. Mewtwo isn't shiny and hasn't been yet. No, and I don't know if we'll end up getting shiny Armored Mewtwo, to be honest. It's been how long since they released it, and we haven't had it back, so probably going to watch a movie and cry. You can do that at my house, and we can eat food at the same time. Have food for dinner. That's probably a good idea. Eating cricket. I mean, I suppose cricket's food in some parts of the world. Eating grass. You're contemplating the couch. Probably not. Though I have seen... I can't remember. It's like My Strange Addiction or something like that. I was watching one of the reaction channels react to it. Actually, it might have been Cinnamon Toast Ken. I can't remember, which I suppose is a reaction channel. They were doing a story about some woman which was eating couch cushions, like the foam out of couch cushions. And she's like, what the... They eat couch stuffing. Yeah, have you seen the episode? Do you know the episode that I'm talking about? That's what she was doing, eating couch stuffing. Might give it a go if you can't decide. I wouldn't suggest it. I don't think it's going to be very tasty. Probably going to taste like farts and sweat. Ew. That's not something that you want. You always vote for pasta if you can't decide. Pasta is good. That just makes me want to make spaghetti now. Oh, I want spaghetti. Damn you, Taff. I want spaghetti. And it's got to be mine. I'm very, very much in that state of mind where it's like nobody else's spaghetti is as good as mine. So it'll be my spaghetti even. Like even my mum's spaghetti. These were... yeah, it just doesn't cut the mustard anymore. My spaghetti. I mean, it's basically the same thing, but I put like herbs and all sorts of stuff in mine just to give it that authenticness. I find hers it's nice. It's just a little bit plain in comparison to mine. I mean, like I said, it's basically the same, given that she's the one that taught me how to make spaghetti, but mine's better. Knees are weak, arms are too long. Are you ready? Grab the spaghetti or whatever. Yeah, pretty much. Stop talking about spaghetti. God, now I want spaghetti. Y'all just making me want spaghetti, and it's mean. Because it's probably a bit late to make spaghetti, because to cook it properly you got to let it cook for a while, and by the time I ended up eating it'd be like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and that's just too late. I'm already hungry. Stop talking about spaghetti. on top of spaghetti all covered in cheese. Got vomit on my sweater. Mum, spaghetti. Wait, what? Can you please stop talking about spaghetti? What did I just say? Really, I never thought, I didn't realize that it was a song. I thought y'all were just talking about spaghetti for this. You gotta say something, okay? Prepare yourself, guys. She's about to drop some knowledge on us. Spaghetti, thanks. Thanks, sweetheart. That's just great. Love it. Thanks. Technically, I could go home and make myself a vegetarian's pasta, and that only takes like 15 minutes to chuck together, and I only need to let it cook for like an hour. I mean, I could. Wolf 20 calls you cute. I call you cute things all the time, don't I? Like asshole and some other things that I don't really want to say on stream. Eminem's Lose Yourself and Eilish is singing an old children's song. Yeah. And so, yeah, I saw. It's alright. I'm not going to worry about doing remote invites because I'm going to be hosting raids tomorrow. And we've already got shiny lugs. We got some lug. Again, I forgot to bring my tissues with me, which you'd think that I would know from now. Oh, it's Sweden. Surprisingly, I've got a few viewers from Sweden. Shiny Lugia was the first legendary shiny that got away from me. I've told you guys this story in the past, but it was still really glitchy, like raids back when we first sort of got, because Lugia was one of the first raid bosses that we got. Got the shiny in a raid, couldn't catch it. Spent the whole time until it despawned trying to catch it, and the game just wouldn't let me catch it. So yeah, it got away from me. But Lugia and shiny, we've got 2 surprisingly. I thought I had more than that. I would have 3 if the game didn't jib me. But we have a decent AV one. So I guess we'll see how we go tomorrow evening. Oh, puddle. Oh, look around the puddle. The one that got away, Heartbreak. Yeah, I think I've got the video of it somewhere on my phone still. It's probably on the S8, because this is the phone that I had at the time when I was doing them all those years ago. So it's probably somewhere in the Wayback Machine. Question what raids are going on at the moment. Well, we're just talking about Lugia. That's the legendary boss that's available. Other things that are available, I'm not quite sure. Your best bet is to probably just Google it. Just be like, what raids are available at the moment. But yeah, Lugia is the legendary raid boss. No worries, Janelle. Oh yeah, I forgot that we had our daily incense going. We didn't get anything from that. No. So I don't really like running them during Spotlight Hours, because usually the vast majority of stuff that you're going to get is just the Spotlight Hour Pokemon. Hey, there we go. That's our third. We have 3 shinies for tonight from Spotlight Hour. So this is on par with my best Spotlight Hour in the past. That's actually pretty good stats too. You feel like sandwich? Well, again, I asked you the question before and you didn't really answer me. What are you doing tonight? Are you gonna... You don't have to answer me in the chat. You can just snap it to me if you would like to. But what are you doing? What are you doing tonight? Come to my house and eat sandwich. Back to back shinies. Okay. You did you? Probably watch a movie. That's not really an answer. As I said, you can do both of those things at my place. That's not an answer. That was not a yes or a no. That was just a... But that's back-to-back shinies. So, okay, this is our best Spotlight Hour ever with 4 shinies. We just got back-to-back shiny swirlies. So yeah, we have a whole bunch now. Fantasticals. Don't step into the puddle. James, you stay out of this. I almost stepped in another puddle. I don't know, stepped in another puddle. God damn it. Too many puddles. And I dodged that part. Okay, I think we're done with it. Exactly. Okay. I mean, you were discussing earlier whether or not you're going to come to me, but okay, whatever. Fine then. Are we going to at least watch this movie together, or since you didn't last night because you fell asleep? Oh wait, I do have a tissue in my pocket. Well, that's handy. It's like I was saving this for later. Ew. That's a bit chunky. Oh, I can feel my sinuses, like, inside my head. I can hear them squeaking. It's a weird feeling. A weird sound when you can just hear your sinuses squeaking on the inside of your head. You didn't get a shiny. You've still got 10 minutes. And I've gotten 4 so far, so this is a very boosted shiny. But given that you're sitting at home, doing nothing, not getting many encounters, you're probably not going to. Oh, you picture the one that was squeaking. The shoes. God, that was annoying. For those that don't know what we're talking about, we were at Kmart last week and we were standing in line getting ready to pay for stuff, and there was somebody walking around with their child who had squeaky shoes on, and all you could hear was meep, 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 meep every time the kid would take a step. And it was so annoying. We were discussing with the other people in the line about how annoying it was. I can hear rustling in the bushes. I'm thinking that I'm not safe right now. I think Diddy heard me meeping, squeaking, and now he's coming for me. You like squeaky things, but that was too much. Could you imagine if Franklin squeaked like that? That would be funny. No, we've already discussed that. Franklin needs to squeak like me. Cookie. If you don't come around tonight, you won't be able to have cookies. Think about how much better it'd make you feel. Movies, cuddles, and cookies. Jonathan the best. He is. Jonathan puts in work. Jonathan is a top bloke. Always ready to please. Make sure everybody's happy. He's okay. I'd swear at you right now in stream, but that's mean. Oh no, wait, we're talking about Franklin, not Jonathan. Yeah, no, Jonathan is annoying. Franklin's the cool one. God, how do we get that mixed up? Who am I talking about? I don't know. Franklin's the cool guy. Jonathan is a bit of a jerk sometimes. So you're right, Eilish. Jonathan is a bit annoying. Why is Lugia so hard? Lugia's always been a pain in the ass to beat. At least they've nerfed it. Like back in the day, Lugia was... You needed like 10 people to be able to beat Lugia. At least you can do it with a lot less. Jonathan's your favorite. You don't even know Jonathan. You don't know. You don't know how much of a... Franklin is definitely the better of the two. Five people still can't. No, I'm pretty sure 5 decent accounts can get Lugia done. Join. I don't think I've got any, Do I have remote raid passes? Jonathan is Cynthia's favorite. I don't have a remote raid pass. I really want to save that until tomorrow, though. Alright, congrats on the chocolate cotton candy fluffs. You're heading off like... No worries, Taff. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm sure we'll see you tomorrow for Raid Hour. Hey, there we go. We got ourselves... That is number 5. 5 little shiny fluffs. Jonathan, yes, Jonathan is Cynthia's favorite. I don't know. She seemed to enjoy meeting Franklin the other day. They had a good time together. It looked like they had a good time together. Five little floofs. All right, we've got 4 minutes left. Can we pull a 5th shiny? What is this ridiculousness? This is not what's supposed to happen during Spotlight Hours. She told you that Franklin is tough. What is going on? Why are we getting so many shinies? 5 shinies from 1 Spotlight Hour. Yeah, she told me Franklin is too annoying. No. Franklin's pretty cool. Oh my god, my bag is full again. Filled with shinies. Too many shinies. Honestly, I think what it comes down to is Cynthia's just not used to meeting people like Franklin. She seems like more of a Jonathan type of person. So I'm sure she'll get used to Franklin. Spend some more time with him. Alright, got 2 minutes. Let's see, can we get one more little shiny? One more little shiny? Dude, come on. I'm trying to click on... Alright, so we got 2 minutes. 1 minute. It's a tiny. Alright, fine. I don't want you anyway. He had 1 shot. 1 opportunity. To eat mom's spaghetti. You missed out. Sure, you're a large one, so... Woo what? Did you get a shiny? Are you just wooing for me? Okay. Speaking of shinies, that is number 6. You didn't get a shiny? Well, I did. That is 6 shinies from 1 Spotlight Hour. What is this? You're just encouraging me. Thank you. You know that I don't need encouragement. Oh, and it's actually PvP stats for that one. I'm the last one that needs encouraging. But there we go. That's the end of our Spotlight Hour, guys. And we absolutely smashed it. We got 7 shinies from 1 Spotlight Hour. I thought it was 6. 7 shinies. 1 hour. That is hands down the best Spotlight Hour that I've ever had. I don't know how we managed to do that, but we did. I feel like this flashlight is doing absolutely nothing because I cannot see where I'm going. Go team. If you had more Stardust, I would trade you one, Eilish, but we tried that the other day and you don't have enough Stardust to trade shinies. And we got ourselves a little ducky. Little ducky. Cool. Alright, well, we'll just keep on streaming until we get back to the car. We're sitting on 13. If you haven't already, guys, please do smash that like button. Show us some support. Helps out with the streams. Okay. Suppose we'll battle this rocket while we're here too. You'll take my straight into a tree branch. You'll take my regular Bulbies. I don't know how many regular ones I'll actually have on me, to be perfectly honest. All the ones that I've got will probably be either shinies or special edition ones, like costumed ones. I don't tend to keep an extended collection of things that aren't, special in some way. So just the normal ones, I'd have to look through and see how many I've got that I could trade with you. Hey, Trainer Mystic, how you doing? Welcome in. How was your evening? Or your morning? Wait, no, it's middle of the night for you, isn't it? Doing good? Good to hear, man. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. We just got ourselves 6 shinies during Spotlight Hour, so we're doing pretty well. Absolutely smashed this Spotlight Hour. Still trying to stay active here. It's 5 a.m. Dude, if it's 5 a.m., why aren't you in bed? I mean, I can't talk. I'm usually up around that time of night, but I've been trying to be better with it lately. I just find myself messaging somebody at 5 a.m. all the time. Well, actually, no, I'm not the one messaging. I'm the one replying to messages at 5 a.m. Oh, you have work? Okay, fair enough. Have you actually slept, or did you just stay up all night? Okay, at least you've actually slept. Also, avatar fit check. Wait, are you talking about looking at your avatar or my avatar? Yours? Okay. A pokeball head dude with your Rotom. Looking snazzy, my dude. I can see my car. Ball guy and Rotom. Alright, well, we've just gotten back to the car park. And honestly, part of me was sort of maybe not expecting, but thought that maybe somebody would have been sitting here, but maybe not tonight. Probably not tonight. Okay, best I check my phone on the charger, given that we are sitting on 16%. My hands are cold and I cannot use my fingers properly. Ha. Ha what? Okay, there we go. We manage. Are you hiring at me because I was thinking that maybe a certain somebody might have been here? It wasn't a gut feeling. Let's put it that way. a hope, but I didn't think that was, because I wouldn't even say that was a hope. It was one of those passing thoughts. I was just like, maybe. Yeah, I didn't think it was. Didn't think it was going to be a thing, but you know, sometimes. You dropped your S8 on your 20 reading. That counts. No, it's not. How is a passing thought a gut feeling? And my phone is like losing charge really quickly. I should have chucked it onto the charger sooner. I'm hoping that it stabilizes. You know what? Now that we've actually finished, I'm going to close the game. That should almost stuffed your raid. Do I have a Switch 2? No. No, I don't have a Switch 2. I'm really hoping that my phone evens out. All right, it's sitting on 6%, guys, so my phone's probably going to crash. So I'm going to have to end the stream like right now. So yeah. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in this evening. Enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe. Happy hunting. Good luck for your spotlight hours. Hopefully you guys will kill it and get as many shinies as I did. Yeah. I'll have to wrap up the stream like right now because my phone's down to 4%. So I'm sorry, trainer. Like, I should have plugged my phone in earlier, but yeah, once it gets below 10%, it just kills it because my phone needs to stabilize a little bit before it starts charging again. But yeah, we're down to 3%. So, alrighty, guys, I'll see you tomorrow evening for Raid Hour. It is Luger. So until then, peace out. Have a good one. Remember to hit that like button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow evening.